they go to. But in one of the richest countries, to have any child starving, hungry, malnourished. We've got scurvy and rickets returned to this country. Scurvy and rickets we'd wiped out. They belonged in the Victorian era. We'd created an NHS which made sure that children were well fed and well nourished and were growing properly. The latest research shows that they conducted a study in under fives and found that the under fives were shrinking. They weren't growing at the rate that they should be. Instead, they were getting obese, they were getting diabetes, they were getting so many other health conditions. And the government are the few. We are the many. And not just that, our taxes pay their wages. We pay the wages of the Prime Minister. We pay the wages of every politician. We pay the wages of every local council worker. We pay the wages of the police that are being used to brutalize and bully and silence us. We pay the wages of the Air Force, the Navy, every single public service. And yet we're being made to feel like we're powerless. When you pay the Prime Minister's wages, what does it make you? It makes you the boss of the Prime Minister. That's how much power each one of us actually has. They like to make us feel like we're powerless. They like to make us feel like we have to ask for permission. And this is indoctrinated from the schooling system. The schooling system teaches us, may I speak now, may I go to the toilet now, may I answer that question now. Accepting authority, respecting authority, but no one ever respecting or accepting the authority within us. Never noting how powerful we actually are, and how our power, people power, is what's giving us a weekend. The fact that we're here the weekend, that people have holiday to be at the weekend, yeah, that came through people power. The fact that people even were able to vote at that last election, though millions didn't vote because they felt disempowered and disenfranchised and disillusioned by it all, and so they actually they're allowing the system to continue breaking us because we don't understand how powerful we are. But more and more people are becoming empowered, are fighting back, are standing up for Palestine, for human rights, for workers' rights, for everything that matters to us. And more people are having the scales dropped off their eyes. And it's the children who've never been indoctrinated by you can't speak truth to power. Those children are speaking truth to power. Across the planet, the Fridays for Future, the XRU, so many young people standing up for Palestine at the universities where the police are being brought in and they're being beaten up, their tents trashed, their property trashed, and it's just the darker their deeds, the brighter the truth shines, the brighter we all shine. Yeah, the more that we're empowered because we see what's wrong. We see that that's not acceptable. And the more they do that, they think it's going to make some will be more fearful. They think, I can't take the risk of being beaten. I can't take the risk of me going to prison because who will look after my children? So it will silence and prevent some from doing what needs to be done. But on the other hand, it empowers others. And more people realize that we can't allow our fear to stop us. Because when we allow fear to silence us, yeah, we become part of the problem. Yeah, because silence is complicity, silence is illusion. And if enough of us rise, they can't imprison us all. If sufficient numbers of us rise up and say, that's it, game is over. The game they're playing depends on us being divided, so we become united. The game they're playing depends on us being fearful, so we become braver. The game they're playing is about global domination. It's about division. The more we stand up and go, we're not playing that game anymore, yeah, the more we change it all. So stop playing the game, make a new narrative, join Deepak, stand up for all that matters, and it's all interconnected. And don't allow yourselves to be divided on any cause. Stand up for all of it, see all of it, and I'd like to tell you about a little 10-minute long video that's made by Greenpeace, and that 10-minute long video it looks at how the situation we're in has come about through colonization and racism. And the video is called "What's Racism Got to Do with Environmental Destruction?" And the worst form of racism is the racism against disabled people. Okay? But they're looking at racism and colonization that allowed Unilever and BP and all these big giant corporations that now control our governments and buy up our politicians. It shows you how they came about, how we got to where we are, where we're headed, and where we could be headed if we change the narrative and if we stand up. And it's all in 10 minutes. So I think it's a brilliant little video to show and share. It's called "What's Racism Got to Do with Environmental Destruction?" So do look it up, do share it. It's amazing, and it just helps to empower us to see that we can actually be that change. And please do look up Liz Carr's video about assisted dying and why it's a really bad idea. And please join DPAC. It's a really important step towards being an ally and standing up for disability rights and human rights, not just in Britain but across the planet. So, thank you so much for listening, for being here, and
thank you, Marietta.
thank you. I've got lots of information here, and I've got some comments and feedback books. So if I can hand that out, can people please write some feedback? It would be really lovely.